What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to All Takes No Whiffs. I'm Alex, and that's Christian, and we are continuing our preview of every single team in the MLB for the 2023 season. And for this video, we are moving on to my Atlanta Braves, and I am
Mhm.
super excited to talk about them, especially since there's been some additions and some subtractions to the team too. So I'm just really looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, Atlanta Braves just one of the premier clubs in baseball. I'm I like the Braves, even though I'm a Yankees fan. I definitely like the Braves. They're a fun team to watch and follow. But
You live down here too. You
yeah,
better.
oh, well, I can't switch up. But I'll like if worst came to worst, like if Yankee Stadium were to be wiped off the face of the earth, yeah, I might have to claim the Braves. But that's the only way. That's the only way.
That's never gonna happen.
Yeah, we stay solid over here. But yeah, no, the Atlanta Braves, coming off of last season, a really good season overall. I know the postseason was not the ideal scenario for Braves fans, but it was against the team that eventually made it to the World Series, so it's not all bad. But regarding the regular season, though, the Braves cooked, in my opinion. They were the World Series champions, coming from a wild card spot in 2021, and then last year. Uh, the Mets looked like they were about to be stacked and run away with the division, but the Braves just kept they were just on their ass up until the end and took it at the end, which was really exciting looking back at the time. But yeah, so they won the division last year, and if I'm gonna be honest with you, I think they're going to this year.
Yeah, until the Mets prove me wrong,
Exactly.
until they do something different instead of being the same old Mets and collapsing at the worst time of the season every year,
Hmm.
I'm still gonna pick my Braves. And I know we're probably gonna get a bunch of, "Oh, you're biased because you're wearing a Braves hat or whatever." Nah, I mean, you can go look at a lot of our videos and stuff. I actually picked the Mets to win the division last year halfway
Hmm.
through the season, so I'm straight. I'm gonna be honest with you. But yeah, this is my team. I'm gonna give them praise when they need it, and I'm also gonna bag on them when they need it too, because that's just how I am. But I'm really looking forward to my team this year. Pitching is gonna be unfreaking believable for us this year. Our starting rotation, we're just trying to figure out who
Deep.
that fourth guy is or fifth guy is. We got Charlie Morton coming back. Hopefully, he can have a little better season than he did last year. I know he's getting a little older, but he still had over 200 strikeouts, led our team with 205. Spencer Strider gonna have a full season of him in the rotation. Hopefully, he can stay healthy. Max Fried, I know we got some contract negotiations going on with him. Hopefully, he can stay focused throughout the season. Maybe get something done during the season. Kyle Wright led the league in wins last year with 21. Ian Anderson, maybe he can come back. Mike Soroka, we've had some deals with him. He got injured again, so I don't think
Yeah.
that's gonna. I really don't know how that's gonna pan out. But man, I haven't even gotten to this lineup yet.
Hmm. Man, before that, man, that like Soroka situation is so tough, dude. Like, I just feel so bad because it's just the adversity that he's dealt with. It was a major injury. The
Tore his
first stint,
Achilles
he tore his Achilles, and then he retore it during rehab, right?
walking up the stairs. No,
Yeah,
walking up the stairs in the Braves dugout.
yeah. That is just that's sad to see. That I'm just hoping he can bounce back, but realistically, I don't know if we're gonna see him anytime soon, like in the 2023 season. But as you said, that pitching rotation is deep, man.
Yeah, and then the bullpen too. You just
Hmm.
traded for Joe Jimenez from Detroit Tigers. You also got Rossiel Iglesias taking the closer spot for Kinley. I know a bunch of Braves fans are going to be happy for that, even though Kinley was really good. He did at times struggle, but I think Iglesias, we got him under contract for a few years. This dude is legit. I'm excited we have him. But let's move on to this lineup, dude. I'm gonna be missing a big key piece again going into a new season. Dansby Swanson, you see his name at the bottom of the screen for a lot of those stats leaders. He's moved on to Chicago. I don't think we're gonna miss him too much. I think the defense is really the only place we're gonna be missing him, but I'm really looking forward to seeing how this team is gonna play out this year. I hope Matt Olson can have a little more consistent year this year, and I'm thinking Austin Riley maybe pushing for 40 homers this year.
I feel that, man. And yeah, it sucks losing out on Dansby, but I'm gonna be honest with you. When you've got two, yeah, so I'm gonna say two MVP caliber players sharing the field in Ronald Acuña Jr. and Austin Riley, I think the lineup is okay, especially when they got the solid supporting pieces around them in the lineup. But I think a big factor this year, which I'm very optimistic about, is Ronald Acuña Jr. bouncing back fully healthy. Hopefully his knee is not bugging him at any point. But if he can be fully healthy and be at his true form, 40-40 contender right there. That guy right there, that his potential's through the roof for that, and he's still on the young side. So that's what makes me optimistic about him recovering fully too.
Yeah, and everything I've been seeing this offseason from him down in Venezuela, he's playing with the World Baseball Classic, Venezuelan team right now. Everything I see, I mean, he looks healthy, so I just absolutely love it. It looks like that knee is fine. He had 29 stolen bases last year, which actually is still a lot, considering
Hmm.
how much problems he had with his legs. But I think the dude's power is going to be back this year, and like you said, 40-40 is not out of the question at all, especially with the bag changes this year. They're bigger bags and everything, no shifts. It's going to be a very exciting 2023 season, to be honest, with all these rule changes.
Oh yeah, it's definitely going to be exciting and interesting to see for sure. But I wonder how it's going to play out like once we hit regular season games. But yeah, as I said, Ronald Acuna Jr. is going to be a main piece for main factor for y'all's success, in my opinion. Same with Austin Riley. I don't want to call it because I guess since he hasn't won it yet, but like, hey, he's coming up on an MVP sooner or later. I feel like the value that he brings to your guys' team with his bat is it's just different.
Oh yeah, and my really only concern with this team right now is left field and DH. If you've watched any of our videos in the past, you know I do not like Marcell Ozuna, like, at all.
Mm.
But he does have some positive signs this spring. But I mean, we just have to eat that contract. It sucks. Hopefully he can maybe come back to form this year, maybe play a little better. But I'm excited to see Eddie Rosario back. I know he had eye surgery last year, to recover his vision. He's playing with Puerto Rico right now at the World Baseball Classic, so hopefully he can get some tips from some of those Puerto Ricans too, because I know he could use them. But I'm looking forward to seeing Eddie bounce back this year.
Seeing what Eddie did in your guys' World Series run, we know what he's capable of to an extent. Not to say that he can do that throughout a whole regular season, but we just know what he's capable of as a ball player. I would love to see him bounce back as well because Eddie, he's exciting to watch at the plate. But yeah, your Atlanta Braves, man. I really do have a lot of positive feelings about how they're going to do in 2023, and I just I'm looking forward to I'm just looking forward to this rivalry between y'all and the Mets.
Oh yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. It should be a lot better this year,
Hmm.
especially with the way last year ended.
Hmm.
I know a lot of Mets fans were salty, and I'm happy about that. I don't want to be on the opposite end of that because for half of the season I was that salty fan trying to catch the Mets. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this rivalry for the next couple of years.
Oh yeah, solid rivalry to look forward to. But honestly, I really think it's going to be a solid 2023 season to look forward to for the Atlanta Braves. Just can't wait to see. But until then, peace.
Peace.